13. Unlucky for some, unlucky for you, because we have no ideas of what we're going to do on this week's podcast.
Unlike the rest.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Good old Charlie Brown.
Took us for fools from our schools and high street lines. Payback will come. Watch you scribble a note while you whisper, my son, give me tomorrow and I'll give you a lifetime. Yeah, well, I'm waiting for more. Well, I'm waiting for. Well, I'm waiting for.
Oh no! Quick, turn the camera around!
That was really childish.
We need a towel.
Okay, firstly, there's this tattoo, which, what did it mean?
The Sun's 09.
Oh yeah, the Sun's 09, got this straight after our tour in 2009. And then I also have this on my leg, which I didn't know what to have, so I asked the tattooist to draw a card and he picked that one, so that is now permanently on my leg.
This is my tattoo. I only got it done yesterday. It's a banana with the words "You've got to laugh" written. As you can see, it's still a bit blotchy and stuff because it's very, very new. The reason I got it done is just because, well, you got to laugh, haven't you? Basically, that's the way I live my life, baby.
Obviously, we've been doing these podcasts now. It's a huge undertaking and it's very personally satisfying. So I've had this podcasts 211, 212 done in lipstick. Permanent lipstick.
I got my tattoo because of the last few tours we've got. There was an image that was always on the dressing room doors and walls when we played any concert, so I thought I'd get that done.
Yeah, the thing is, with the Brian Cox thing, I got really into astrology, so I had Neptune tattooed on my arm there.
Alright, what's the one above it?
Oh man, that's a birthmark I've had since I was a little kid. You cheeky bastard.
I'm Michael Stipe. Get out of my way. Don't look at me. Get out of my way. Ooh, those are the best trips I've ever eaten. I'm Michael Stipe. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
I'm very Gibb, and I'm real sad about my brother. He looks real sick.
Jimmy, your dog's causing a racket for a car outside. He's on a bike and he's raring up and down the high street that he's causing all manner of bother. And the guy turns around and goes, "We'll just take the bike off him then." That's my dad's favourite joke.
North Bush City limit. North Bush City limit. North Bush City limit. North Bush City limit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Inside the Actor's Arsehole. Today, we're going to talk to who would have believed that only 7 days ago the Sun's production of The Black Barrel would have been seen for the first time Since that time, it's now been seen by 47 people. So, tell us about what it was like to play the back barrel.
To start, was good.
And did you find it hard to develop the character?
Character? No.
Why?
Oh. Because Black Barrel that went on last week was just a piece of and it took me a couple of seconds to and then it was easy.
Where do you see the character going in the future, please?
Character?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere.
Why not?
And then script was so easy, yet developed. Where it can go.
Right.
Wrap it up.
Well, I've been Melvin Bragg.
And I've been. No, I've not been. Director's telling me in my ear.
Why did you do it?
I really like Peanuts. Peanuts was called Peanuts because I thought it sounded a little bit like, I wrote it on the piano, I thought it sounded a little bit like the kind of music from Charlie Brown, you know, the cartoon.
I can say categorically is my absolute favourite song on this record.
Peanuts is an important song because I think if we'd finished the album with Playground Bullies, it would have felt like it wasn't finished.
Well, it's the last song on the album, and I kind of see it as almost like a coda after Playground Bullies being like the real end of the album, then you've got this nice sort of almost lullaby coming in at the end.
It's got my favourite 20-second snippet on the album.
The song is basically about the idea of being promised things.
What we did musically, I think was fantastic.
It's about waiting, I think. There's a lot of waiting involved.
I really like the arrangement. I really like the bit towards the end where we break down after the chorus, after the middle eight, we break down to the piano, just piano.
So I think in the end we slowed the track down so it could do the vocal and then brought it back up to speed. Still a little bit harsh on the vocal for my liking.
Which is the instrumental bit in the middle.
And even on the solo part, Stephen's contribution with the, I think it's a mellotron flute and the little plucky strings. Yeah.
The reason it's my favourite is because I did it.
Stephen does a really good section in the middle that he prepared at home with all these different guitar solos and noises and sounds and stuff.
Bells, there's violins.
I came up with the backing vocal at the end.
It's a nice harmonies that we all sing on in the middle.
It seems to be an amalgamation of 3 or 4 very, very complicated parts put over it, but it kind of intertwines and all works.
I think in terms of its position on the album, it's absolutely perfect in the sense that you have endured all this up and down kind of stuff, and then it's a nice little ending to a wonderful evening of music.
And the too long bit at the end.
It would sound like a to be continued.
Takes the album out. Beautiful.
I think it's lovely, and it's a really nice way to end the album.
So I think that the Peanuts is the full stop at the end of the album.
It helps to balance the album quite nicely after things like Float Together and Playground Bullies that are a bit more sort of intense in the second half.
It sounded like a lullaby to me, so at the end I put a glockenspiel down for that reason, and also so that the last thing that you hear is me, which I think was quite important on the record.
It was kind of Roger's idea.
I think it works really nicely. It takes the album out on a really positive note.
Yeah, lovely way to end the album.
It's a song that I couldn't play now if you asked me to. If you didn't ask me to, I still couldn't play.
Lovely. Nice way to end an album, even though it's the best song.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Whatever it was.
We've not filmed it yet, but yeah, we will have done obviously by the time you've seen it. So see you next week.
Bye.
Really nice show.
It's really cold on my face.
Let's go.